If you're looking for a laugh while cleaning a roof, but just sometime making windows sublime, you got the right man with Ryan and Dan. Welcome to the Uncleanables Podcast.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Uncleanables Podcast. As you can see, we've got our tinsel up because it is Christmas time. We are nearly there.
We're going to be filming the Christmas special next week. So if you want to see what Dan's presents are...
And what Ryan's presents are...
So Dan hasn't got mine yet, so he can't show you. But...
No, mate, why did you I'm
just letting people know I love you more than you love me. That's all. This one in particular... posts the best story. No. I want to shake it. You're not touching it, blood. The best story you have ever seen in your life. So make sure you tune in. And I've just noticed the camera's on the piss a little bit.
There you go, perfect.
There we go. The best story known to man.
I'm buzzing.
So make sure you tune in Christmas Day. We'll drop that one.
Yeah, shall we? That would be brilliant.
Yeah, we will. We'll do a Christmas special. So it'll be on top of the normal programme.
There you go.
Of Saturdays.
And I want to see how many people view it on Christmas Day. I will be following it.
Yeah, just leave your kids downstairs and that.
Yeah.
Just ignore them because...
Just let them, when you get them a bike, just let them play out on the high street and whatnot, and then just go home and have a couple of sherries and play.
Let us know what time you want us to launch it, because some kids get up really early, didn't they? So if you need something to fob them off for, 6 a.m, I'll schedule it for 6, but if not, we'll just do the normal 8 a.m.
Mate, what have you been up to? How's it been going?
Mate, I'll tell you what, I'm ready for time off.
Yeah?
My brain's switched off already.
Really?
Yeah, it's given up. So I had all the prep done. So I've had a new laptop delivered. A new computer should be here next couple of days. Ready for real doubling down on the YouTube, helping with the podcast.
What are you doubling down on that, by the way?
Just better editing, faster editing.
Yeah. So how long does it take you to edit a video now?
Depends on the size of the video and the complexity of the clean, but anywhere from 3 to 10 hours.
It takes you to edit a video 3 to 10 hours, yeah?
Yeah, it depends. The playground video, that took me about 20 hours, but that was filmed with 2 cameras. Yeah. And that was a 10-hour job. So
is this new laptop investment hopefully going to cut hours down?
So the laptop... so the new computer will cut hours down because it will render the video quicker.
Yeah, cool.
So instead of at the moment, I'll cut a load of clips and then I'll go to watch them back and it's got to render it.
Yeah.
That'll be 3 or 4 minutes to render. But when you do that 50 times per video, that adds up. So this new computer, I think, will instantly render because it's just much more powerful. The laptop is just more for efficiency. You could argue that it's the biggest waste of money in the world because it cost me $4,000, but it means I can work on the go. It means we've got something when we go and do this February road trip. We've got something to put these videos together whilst we're going of an evening. We've got space to download the video clips from the camera to the laptop. It just makes me a lot more versatile and efficient. So yes, it's not going to save me any money this year, but that laptop will last 10 years, and over the course of 10 years, it's going to pay for itself 10 times over.
Yeah, and you'll use it for other things as well, won't you?
Yeah, exactly, like games and porn and stuff.
Like OnlyFans and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay, result, perfect.
Yeah, I have downloaded a game on it already.
Have you?
Yeah. But I did download Premiere Pro and Photoshop first, so...
I was going to say, I think you're editing that because I've actually bought a computer as well, which you was in mate, it was the funniest experience. Mate, it was the worst experience of my life. But I'm going to share this experience with everyone because I thought it really drove home how useless I think retail shops are becoming. So I jumped in the motor and I said to myself, I'm going to go and get a computer because my missus has got a laptop and it's very, very good for. It's very short videos. So the time lapse of me pressure washing the house, really, really quick ones, only about 2 minutes or so long. But that took me 2 hours because I'm trying to upload it on a laptop and it's the fan and it's going tenth of dozen.
It sounds like it's going to blow up.
Yeah, so anyway, it's something I needed to do because obviously I'm doing editing bits and pieces like that. So I thought, right. So I went down to Curry's. I have no idea about computers. Yeah, no idea. I just know you need a strong, you need a graphics card and you need a high RAM, something like that. I used to think a ram was a goat, but here we are. So I go in there.
A ram's a male sheep, bro.
Yeah, yeah, well, exactly. So I fucking even got that
A
wrong.
ram's never been a goat.
So I go in there, and obviously I say to the geezer, right, I need a desktop computer. Hundreds of laptops. There's only about 8 desktops.
Yeah.
So I go in there and I say, yeah, mate, I need someone. No one was around. Eventually someone comes over, young kid, must have been 17. What can I help you with? And I said, I need a desktop computer. What do you want it for? And I said, he went, do you know what you want? And I went, well, no, otherwise you wouldn't be here, would you? Oh, right, okay, yeah, so what do you want then? I said, I need to edit videos and all the rest of it. Okay. And then he's showing me and he goes, right, okay, let me just have a look then. And they're all there in front of us, right? And he gets an iPad out and he starts scrolling around. And I'm like, what are you doing, mate? He goes, I'm just checking, like, what you need. I'm like, well, but you work here. Do you know what I mean? Like, I could have done this. I could have done your job for you. Yeah, I need to have a look. Okay, so have you got this one in stock then? No, let me just check. No, we ain't got that one. And I'm like, mate, like, should I just have the iPad and just like, just save your salary? So anyway, jump out of there, go Argos, have a look for another one. They don't have it. Ring you. I'm in tears in the back of my van crying. Ryan is the saviour of the day. He says, no, you need this from Apple. I go over there. They don't have it. They don't have it either. So I go home, go on HP, set in what I need, all of the graphics card and all this jazz, and end up ordering it. So, yeah.
So fingers crossed it's
arrived, and it's come with a free keyboard. I didn't even know it came with one.
Lovely.
Which is handy. And yeah, so I'm going to set it up tonight and get cracking with that, but I need to order the what you edit the stuff with. What did you call it? Adobe.
Yeah, so I pay for that.
Yeah.
There are free options out there,
yeah,
which I would probably start with, just because you're probably going to be loads of video in to begin with.
Yeah.
As you get busier with it.
Yeah, of course.
Go to the better one. But I'll find out what Jake uses, because I know he doesn't pay for his, or he paid like a one-time fee or something.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. But yeah.
Yeah, you been busy with work this week?
Do you know what, mate? No, I was going to have this conversation.
You built a wall though, didn't you?
Yeah, so I've had... So basically, I know what happened, right? So if anyone knows about the crypto market...
You're basically, we might as well call you Donald Trump.
Why?
You built a wall.
So if anyone knows about the crypto market, you'll know that we're in the middle of a bull run at the minute. And ever since we started the bull run...
We're fucking retiring,
yeah,
boys.
we're retiring, mate. I'm done.
We're clear!
So I've got to move my R8 in a minute because I might get a ticket. But no, if anyone knows about the crypto run, we're in the middle of a bull run. And ever since then, I've focused on other stuff. So I needed a new van. So obviously when the crypto was going up, I thought to myself, right, well, there's a van. So now I'm looking for another van. So I didn't care if it was raining, because I thought, well, that's all right. I've got, like, when you're checking your crypto, you might have made £1,200 in one day. Yeah. So what does it matter? Like, let's be real.
There was some days like that.
Mate, it was beautiful. So anyway, I haven't let it slack, because I'm still there and I'm still answering the phone. But yeah, it's kind of, I don't know what's happening.
It's a quiet time of year as well.
I think it's a quiet time of year, the bull run, the van situation for me.
Yeah.
And everything else in between.
So similarly, I've got into holiday mode, because I'm ready to just fucking pack it in for 2 weeks. And I feel guilty that my business hasn't been, I've had one new customer this week. And like now I'm feeling guilty. That's because I've taken my foot off the ball. But you just got to remind yourself, that is the time of year.
Yeah, totally,
It does slow down in December. People are spending money on Christmas presents.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily looking for...
I've been out quoting. Yeah. I've been out quoting jobs and I've been winning jobs. But do you know what they're all saying? Yeah, lovely, I'll give you a call in the spring.
Yeah, I'd literally, one of my customers today had... it was like a hanging basket's worth of weeds and flowers growing out of one of his downpipes. And he went, can you get rid of that? I went, yeah, absolutely. Like, I've cleaned these gutters before.
Don't tell me he said the spring.
He went, no, I'll get you back in the new year.
Is he joking?
I was like, brother.
That's going to ruin your gaff.
Yeah, I used to see the gaff. He's not bothered.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mate, it's unbelievable though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
he lost his roof to his conservatory.
His ex-wife took it in the divorce.
No, to his conservatory in the storm. And he's just gone... There's just no roof on it. He's just not bothered.
He lost his roof to the conservatory in a storm.
Yeah, the whole roof.
It came off. Yeah. A conservatory.
Yeah.
Did it really? Holy shit!
Not because but you're thinking that it was on there properly to begin with.
Yeah, but how do you?
It was falling apart.
Fucking hell! Yeah, but like I didn't even know they could fall apart like that.
I saw it on the way up here, mate. So it's not good. He went, yeah. I'm just gonna have it taken down.
Oh really, mate? You ain't gonna put it back on, though? Bit of tape. But yeah,
I think that's what it was held on with to begin with.
But yeah, and I built the wall. This is you'll laugh your head off, right? So there's the customer asked me for the garages. They said, can you go up there and clean the roofs? And I said, yeah, no worries at all. So it's corrugated concrete. We got the asbestos check on it. It came back negative. So I said, right, okay. Obviously, I'm not going to go up there and start
chewing it.
Yeah, start smashing it to bits. But I literally just with a broom just dragged, because it looked like a football pitch, yeah, the grass. And I literally just like found something that fitted into the profile of it lovely and just scraped it out, not disrupting the concrete. Anyway, it was solid as a rock. So I've jumped up there and I've swept it all. Anyway, he said, why are you going up there? He said, I've been quoted. A bin lorry's backed. Is on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bin lorry's backed into the last wall, external wall. And I didn't want to put it up on my social media because I thought, you know what people are like, they look and go, oh yeah.
Mate, especially when it comes to bricklaying.
Yeah, no, but it's not that.
You'd be ripped a new arsehole, no matter how good it is.
But they'd be like, you're an external cleaner and you're laying bricks. Well, you're busy. Because, mate, we've done it before. And I thought, I'm not going to do it.
I do it all the time. I'd be me, for my burner account.
So anyway, he said, when you're going up there, he went, have a look. He went, see if you can do it. So I've had a look. I'm expecting the wall to be down, right? The wall's cracked, so he's just backed into it. It's probably moved.
Bowed, isn't it?
It's just 10 mil, yeah, obviously. And I wobbled it so the wall would go. And I said, to be honest, yeah, if you acro it, I said, like, look, let me get you some quotes. Got him some quotes. Geezer said, £1,300 in labour and £800 in materials. £800 in materials. And I rang him up.
This is like for 4 widths of brick as well.
It's
not a lot.
It's not a brick wall. It's a garage wall. It's a single skim garage wall, right? And it's just the last
four rows.
Yeah,
of bricks,
4 rows of bricks is loose, and it's 2 meters tall. I ring the geezer up and I went, mate. I said, I'm confused there. And he went, what? And I went, how on earth have you wrote 800 quid for materials? He went, yeah, but if we don't get the match of the bricks and they don't clean up well, I'll have to buy a whole pallet. I went, how much is a pallet of bricks, bruv? He went, £500. And I went, right, so where's the other 300? And he went, for waste removal of the bricks. And I went, I said, I ain't getting this off you. I said, I've done, something's not computing with my brain, mate. I said, this ain't right. I went, and what if they clean up? He went, if they clean up, I won't charge you. And I went, you didn't say that though, did you? It took me to ask you.
Yeah.
And I thought, it's the customer's money, it ain't mine. But I just went back and I went, mate, I'm not really happy with this. And he went, do you reckon you can do it? I told him, obviously. 2,500 quid, he nearly fell off his chair. 2,100. He went, can you give it a go? And I said, I'll give it a go. I said, I've got someone in mind I can go up there with. So anyway, we jump in the motor, go up there. We acro it, take it down, get our iron, start laying it. We've done half of it on the first day, finished it on the second day, right? Come out blinding. I'm over the moon. I rocked it. Good. Blinding, yeah?
Anyway. Where you tell us it's blown over.
No. So on the estate where it is social housing, yeah? So anyway, there's people hanging over the balcony drinking a can of beer, watching you work.
So you come back with no wheels?
No. So it was about 10 o'clock in the morning. There was a young lady there, really, really lovely. She said, I'll make you teas and coffees when you're there. I said, brilliant. Geezer comes out in the morning. Must have been about 9:30, 10 o'clock. We started at 8. 9:30, 10 o'clock comes out. Hello, lads, you all right? Yeah, all the rest of it. Do you just want a coffee? Yeah, blinding sweet, mate. So the fella I'm with gets the teas and coffees. He went, yeah, sweet, mate. And he goes to give him a beer. He went, no. He went, do you want one of them, son, for later? He went, no, I'm all right. He went, blimey, if I have one of them, I won't stop, right? 9:30, 10 o'clock. He goes, I know, mate, tell me about it. He went, I've already had 4 this morning. Fucking hell. But yeah, that's the sort of people that was on the estate.
Tell them about the inquiry you got, because you're helping rent them out as well, aren't you?
Yeah, so I got an inquiry. So basically, I'm doing everything. So this person buys them as a hands-off investment, and then obviously they give them to me because I used to own garages as well, so I know everything about them effectively. And they said, look, we'll give you the investment, just take a commission, away you go. I said, yeah, no worries. So I've got them listed, and the geezer messaged me, and he said, how much is it a month? And I said, right, it's 54 quid or whatever it is. Is there electricity? I went, no, it's not electricity. Where is it? And I'm like, well, the address is on it. So I sent him the address again. He goes, and then he said, if I rent it, can I sleep in it? I'm in there and I'm thinking to myself, mate, no, never in a million years would you want to sleep in this thing. And I went, absolutely not, mate, it's for storage only. Oh, if you get a house, can you let me know?
Yeah,
mate, yeah, solid, yeah. Funny enough, that was my next Facebook listing. So yeah, it's an interesting world we live in. It is a very interesting world we live in.
I'll tell you a story. So I was talking to, there's this guy I used to follow on TikTok. He was in Wales, window cleaner. And he used to do these like daily videos. And it was like there weren't much to them. They were just like rants about whatever, and you know, and they weren't even always about window cleaning. He was quite into his cars, so sometimes it was about car or whatever. And I hadn't spoken to him before. I hadn't seen any videos pop up for a while. So I'm searching for him. I can't find him. I've seen him on the Facebook pages a couple of times. So I remembered his name. And I said I'd keep it out of the podcast, but I'm like searching for his name, and I can't find him. And I thought, oh, he'll pop up on the group at one point, and when I see him, I'll check in with him. So anyway, pops up on one of the groups. So I drop him a message, and I said, "Oh mate, how you doing? You know, how's everything?" I said, "I tried to find you on TikTok, and I couldn't find your account. Have you deleted it?" And he come back and he went, "Oh mate, he's had to stop work because he had an issue with his arm or his elbow or his shoulder or something that he thinks is from the COVID jab." But that's besides the point. Anyway, so now he's not working anymore. His wife works and he stays at home with the kids.
Oh, that's gutting.
But he said, yeah, like, so he wasn't far off the 10,000 followers you need on TikTok to be monetized, start making money out of it. He said, no, I've had to delete the TikTok account. I was like, oh, fucking hell, what's happened? So basically, some of the stuff he used to have wasn't like controversial, but I don't know, if you were the customer, maybe you'd be a little bit annoyed. But it wasn't controversial. And he never like called anyone out, but some of the stuff was like, you know, strong opinion. No, it was like it'd be nothing different than what me and you would say on here, like roof cleaning, for example. This is not something he said, but like it would be like
my mind's going crazy now.
Scraping or pressure washing. Like imagine if we didn't do pressure washing and we was like, if you pressure wash a roof, you're the fucking devil.
Oh, I see.
It's like you're not. Yeah. Like it's you know, if you choose to run that risk, it's not an unsafe practice, but there's obviously a risk of, you know, water ingress. Yeah. If you choose to run that risk, it's up to you. That's our opinion. But there was stuff like that, like he would say one thing with chest, you know. Anyway, another local guy, so he went to work one day, his wife calls him, another local cleaner had parked up outside his house, watched his wife and kids, gone and knocked on the door, said, when's he going to be home? I'm here to break his legs. So he's like, what the fuck have I done? Called the police got involved, found the guy, who'd coincidentally been like plotted up like several times looking for him, all over something he said on TikTok.
Well, he couldn't, mate, in my head I'm thinking he couldn't try very hard, just knock on his house 10 o'clock at night. He's going to be home, isn't he? What, and the time you knocked is when you were out.
I think he probably didn't want to meet him.
Of course he didn't want to meet him, mate.
But it's still scary, isn't it, that something he said online has led to that. Yeah. And this fella, what he'd been doing in the meantime is posting his home address on all of his TikTok videos, and he said he didn't know whether other accounts had just jumped on the bandwagon, or if this guy just had hundreds of burner accounts, but every time he banned someone from posting it, another account posted it. So it was just this repeat people posting his home address. He said it was just an absolute nightmare.
Why would you post your own home address?
No, he wasn't doing it. This guy that had plotted up outside was doing it.
So what was this guy's problem then?
He said it was something to do with like him taking work off of him.
He sounds crazy.
Mate, he sounds like an old school window cleaner.
No, he just sounds like a lunatic.
Who, like, that's my patch, get off it, sort of thing.
Mate, interesting.
I'd like someone with that attitude to come knock on my door.
No, you wouldn't. You'd shit yourself.
No, I wouldn't.
What would you do? I was going to say, what are you I had a funny one.
Daddy's at the door again.
I had a funny one. Yeah, funny enough you say that, right? It's. I just think to myself with scenarios like that, right? There's two sides of the fence. You have to be. How can I explain it? Half of me is like sitting there and it's like, yeah, go on then. Turn up. I don't understand. Do you know what I mean? Like, what do you want to do? Yeah. Like, all right, you're going to turn. If that was someone, if my missus rang me, it's like someone's here to break your legs. I'd be like, all right, sweet, I'm on my way home. Yeah. I'd be like, mate, what do you want to do about it? Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm a hard man, but it's like, why am I going to call the old bill and have you, like, do you know what I mean? Run my missus into the ground or something, or be like, she's worried sick. Yeah. I'll be like, I've just got to go home and face it. Do you know what I mean? Mate, I had a geezer from the estate agents, yeah? Not that idiot, another one. Another estate agent. Funny enough, what we was talking about the other day.
Not that idiot.
Go and do a job.
Wild.
I can't do a job. No, mate, this annoyed the life out of me. Go and do a job. There's a problem. I told the thingy on the last one. There's a problem with the job because of the blinds and all the rest of it, right? So go and do it. Anyway, I clean it all up. And that's when I said to you, outside only I cleaned, right?
Yeah.
Send the invoice. Comes back to me. Yeah, you need to amend it. I said, yeah, okay. I said, well, I'll tell you what. Take 50 quid off for the inside. I said, and obviously just leave it like that. I said, charge another 70 and I'll take all the blinds down and clean it while I'm there for nothing. Yeah? No response, right? No response. So, okay. Over a week goes by. I ring the office 4 times, leave 4 minutes. Funny enough, every time I ring the office, he ain't in. Right? And I'm like, mate, you're avoiding me. Yeah. Now there's no way you can get away with it. Don't tell me you're on holiday, because she never told me you was on holiday when I rang the office, yeah? Finally, anyway, I'm sitting here today, I'm in the motor outside waiting, yeah? No response. I'm thinking to myself, hang on a minute, he owes me money, right? So I email him. And I said, I don't know if your manager's gone into hiding, but he needs to talk to me about an invoice, and it will save me a trip coming down to your office. Send it. Comes back instantly. Hi Dan, don't know what you're talking about hiding, mate. Do you want to have a phone call? I'm like, why did it have to take me to come to your office for you to shit yourself to ring me? Do you know what I mean? I'm like, mate, I'm not that geezer, but please, like.
I had a customer like that. She was big old gaff on a new.
And you had her by the phone, like, pay the bill.
No, so every time I went in clean, she was at home.
Yeah.
So she knew I'd been.
Yeah.
Right. So I sent the bill. I think this must have been before I had card payment. Sent the bill anyway. There was always a delay in paying, and it always got to 3. So I never let a customer go more than 3 months. So 3 months is the max. I'm happy to let you do 3 months before I'm like.
What 3 cleans?
3 cleans.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, bro.
So I'm like, yeah, but like when you're talking, it's like 25 quid.
Yeah, but I think that's still a lot though.
You can't really send someone to court for 25 quid though. So it's like, there's no point chasing.
No, I would have stopped. I wouldn't turn up on their door for 25 quid.
Yeah, but then if they don't pay you, you've lost 25 quid. But if you let it get to 75, that's reasonable enough to say, right, I'm sending it to small claims.
Oh, I see what you mean.
See what I mean? So,
interesting take on it.
Yeah, that was my thought process. And like, it's 20 minutes work once a month. Like, they're on the round anyway.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But no, it always got to 3 months. Then it was like a struggle to get to pay. It got to 3 months, I think probably third time, and I was like trying to get hold of her. Yeah, I'll pay it. Never paid it, and then she disconnected her phone or something. I was calling her, and it was like, this phone's been disconnected. So I had to hunt her down on LinkedIn because I had her name. Found her on LinkedIn with her photo. Got her business email address
and sent an email.
I sent an email and I said, hi, I think her name was Sherry. Hi Sherry, not sure what's happened to your mobile, but I think she might have blocked me. I don't think she got a new number.
Absolutely.
But you still owe this much. I'm in the area tomorrow, so I'll pop round and grab it.
Yeah.
I was paid that night.
Do you see what I mean? It's beautiful, but like
I wasn't even going to pop round. Do you know what I mean?
Of course you're not.
I'm not going to go out of my way for 75 quid. Like, that's not that guy.
I just don't get why people do it. And but like, what I want to say to them people is, like that geezer from the Estates, yeah. What I want to say is, don't pay it, but be that guy.
Yeah.
Do you know? Actually, when I turn up, actually have a straight with me. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's go the whole.
You'll win, but like at least do it.
No, but at least let's go. Do you know what I mean? Like, sing that song to the end of it.
You know what? Talking about non-payers, remember the non-payer from last year that I had sent to court?
Yeah.
And then he paid me. I got neurovirus, and he paid me the day after the court had run out.
Yeah.
One of my customers was like, I'm a boiler packed in. I had to have, she's got hot air system, same as my mum and dad.
Mate,
and she's had
that system.
Yeah.
Has your mum and dad still got that?
Yeah.
Does it work?
Yeah, they have it serviced every year. It costs a fortune.
I was going to say, that's a funny old system to work.
My dad had a quote to have it replaced with radiators. But obviously, you add radiators to a room, you lose a portion of space in the room. Then it's ripping out the old boiler because my mum and dad haven't got room for anywhere for an additional boiler.
They've got to remove the old one. So
you've got to remove the old one. The ducts are made out of asbestos, so it was like 18 grand to be replaced, or you just have it serviced and keep what you've got until it dies. So that's what they went with. But this woman's house was a bit bigger than my mum and dad, so she had room for an additional boiler. So they've left the old boiler in and just put a new boiler in with radiators. And I was like, it's a bit pricey, isn't it? She was like, oh, it costs about $4,500. I was like, oh, that's good. My mum and dad's coat was much higher than that. Then she explained about having the thing left. And I went, oh, who'd you get it done by? And she said the name of this bloke's company.
Did you know him?
Yeah, I know. Of course I knew him.
That's the one. Oh, that's him?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he'd done bouncy castles.
He did as well. Yeah, because he's such a good plumber.
Yeah. He builds brick walls as well.
But the last thing that he spoke to me, because he emailed me or texted me and was like, "Don't suppose you can come clean my windows?" After all of that, I was like, "Yeah, that's not going to happen, mate. All the best, but find someone else." Last time he asked me to clean his roof because he's moving to Cyprus. Because he done trading as well, believe it or not.
Was it that geezer?
Yeah, I think
Is he in Cyprus now?
No, he just done a fucking boiler last week.
Mate.
He's such a good trader, plumber, bouncy castle operative that he can't fucking do anything.
Mate, I just don't get it.
Yeah, it's quality. Quality guy. What else have I got written down? Oh yeah, and I had a customer cancel as well. So I'm fucking having a quality time this month, I tell you.
Do you know what though? Like I'm sure other people are seeing it. It's so slow out there. I don't know what it's like for you.
Well, I've only had this one customer cancel, but she cancelled. So since I added the VAT to her job in September, so 3 months ago, she went from 4 weekly to 8 weekly. So I've done 2 cleans since then. So I've been telling people about the VAT since June.
Since the summer.
Since June.
Yeah, I remember having this conversation.
So the clean in August, there was a problem. So I'd never had a problem. I've been a customer for like 2 years. The clean in August, there was a problem. I had to go back and I'll go back, re-clean, no questions asked. Went back, re-cleaned, didn't hear from her again. But she always emailed me with a problem, like a week after the first clean, like when she got her first payment reminder. So I let it slide first time. And normally I'll say, if there's a problem, you've got to tell me within 48 hours and I'll come back. I let it slide. Then the next time, problem again. Same problem. Shit all over the upstairs windows. I'm like, but what about the downstairs windows?
Yeah.
Like, I know they're fine. So, firstly, I'm like, that doesn't make any sense in my head. If there's shit over the windows, surely it'd be
all over.
From my equipment, it'd be on all the windows, not just the upstairs one. No questions. Went back, re-cleaned, didn't hear from her. Cleaned again. This was last week, a week before. Didn't hear from her, so I thought brilliant. And I made extra effort to do a bit more rinsing than I'd normally do, just in case it was a problem with me.
Yeah, pardon me, I'm going to mute that.
And came back to me a week later, so 8 days later, after I sent a payment reminder. Hi Ryan, we're not happy to pay this invoice. There's bits all over the upstairs windows and watermarks on the downstairs patio doors.
But you know that can't happen.
Well, I was like, the watermarks on the patio doors could happen.
Why?
Because it could be the dirt from upstairs dripped and I haven't rinsed properly. That's completely could be my fault.
Yeah.
But I went back and she said, I'm not happy to pay the invoice. Please cancel it and we'll cancel the clean going forward.
There you go. That's what she wanted to say.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah. No, that's what she wanted to say.
Yeah, from the start. Yeah. So I was like, I'm not going to fight for it because out of all my nearly 200 customers, you're the only one that has had a problem in the last 3 months.
Agreed.
And it's been every clean. That doesn't seem like and I said to her, hold my hands up. It could be me that's the problem, but it seems unlikely that you've had the same problem on the same windows after the last 3 cleans that you didn't have before. I haven't changed anything on my setup. I use the same water. We use the same brush.
Same everything.
So everything's
with the other 199
changed.
customers.
Nothing's changed on my end, but you've got 4 big trees that have probably grown a little bit too much on one side of your property. So I said my best guess would be that with it being the time of year where shit falls off of trees, I'm cleaning the windows, they're wet, and shit's blowing onto the windows.
Yeah, exactly that.
That would be my best guess. Unfortunately, there isn't really much I can do about that, unless you have the trees cut back. But they're not her trees, they're in next door's garden. And she was like, "Oh right, okay, yeah." She came back with some sarky comment, and I just said, "No worries. I just thought I'd let you know that, like." I said, as you know, I'm always more than happy to come back and sort out any problems without any questions. I've cancelled your invoice despite the fact that I would have come back and fixed it.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So, really, if she wants to not pay, she doesn't get that option. I have to be able to come back and fix what I've done before she says, I don't want to pay.
Agreed.
So I've waived that and I've just cancelled the invoice for you and I've removed you from the round. No worries, that's what you wanted. But if you get another window cleaner in, don't be surprised if they have the same problem.
Yeah, exactly that, yeah.
Like, that would be my advice. And she was like, well, maybe I need a traditional window cleaner. I said, yeah, maybe you do, but then you're going to have to move your car every time they come because you've got 2 windows on your carport.
Yeah, exactly.
So, it's up to you.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? It's interesting. I feel like there's always an ulterior motive. Ulterior?
Yeah.
Ulterior motive as well. Like, you need to be able to see it. Do you know what I mean? Like I could have spotted that woman didn't like it. Exactly what you said.
So I said, like, the first 2 times I said to her, send me a photo. Just because I like to call people out if they're bullshitting. Oh, we've tried to take a photo and it won't come out. But this 3rd time, what really annoyed me more, which was the reason I was happy to bin her off, she went, I was actually at home inside when you cleaned and I saw the bits on the windows.
So why didn't you point them out?
Yeah, innit? Why didn't you just put your head out the window and go,
excuse me, mate?
Right, and that's what I was talking about last time. Like,
mate, these
do you want to just pop in and have a look at it?
These people are so strange. So strange.
You know what I mean? But then, like you say, it could be she just didn't want to pay the extra money. She might have thought it was a bit too steep to begin with, then plus the VAT. Just looking for a reason to cancel.
Do you know what? You say that. I had a funny one. And I said to my missus, I said, this has really put me in a bad mood, yeah? It was when the storm, do you remember the storms? Anyway, it was a checker trade inquiry come through, and it was one evening. No, it was one morning. I was in the shower, a checker trade goes off, and then I ring her out of the shower. I said, hi there. She goes, oh, you right? She said, yeah, the storm last night has blown my shed door off. I said, okay. I said, look, it's under our call-out charge. I said, I'll bring new hinges and that. She said, all right, lovely, when can you fit me in? Bearing in mind, it was Saturday morning, yeah? Saturday morning, I've rung. I said, I'm doing the bricklaying. I said, Wednesday. I can come over and do that for you. Nothing, right? I said, Wednesday I can come over and do it if that's okay, ? Right? And I heard nothing, and I thought, well, that's funny, because she was just texting me, right? And in my head, I'm thinking, well, that's not right then.
Wednesday replies is Thursday now.
Well, no, she's obviously not happy with that.
Yeah.
Texts me back and says, don't worry, I've got someone coming Monday, right? But I thought, what I wanted to say was, you fucking idiot. Like, I sent a ? Like, if it's not okay Wednesday, we can do sooner. Do you know what I mean? Or possibly Sunday or Saturday. Do you see what I mean? And it's like, you've come back to me, and instead of just saying no, you've booked in someone else. You think, where's your logic?
Yeah, I saying that though, like, you don't want to be dictated by your customers.
No, but
I think
I get that.
You've done the right thing, because if she'd come back and gone, oh no, I want someone sooner than that, can you do Monday? I know you had flexibility on that wall job, but
not enough for just a call out. But what I'm saying is, instead of it'll be like, just give me the respect to have the conversation.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think you dodged a bullet. You don't want to be working for people like that.
But it just, and I said to my missus, I was there, and I was furious.
Mate,
and
we haven't fucking done. We've been chatting bollocks.
But we ain't done the board.
Yeah.
We haven't, mate. We haven't. Right, play the jingle. That was long enough, wasn't it? That's about right.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
As you can see,
I know this is the only reason people watch the podcast anymore.
Yeah, because it's clearly not for our chat. Right, we've got Ryan and Big Dan. This is the week we're on. The only person that's actually come forward is Stu. Big Stu's cleaning. So Big Stu, well done. But the rest of yous, you need to pull your finger out and let us know.
I think if you miss 3 weeks in a row, we're scraping you off the board.
This geezer's slacking. Clean pre-sole. What does that mean? Clean previous solicitors.
Precise Solutions, I think it was.
Rainy gutter clean. You was on the pod, mate. You can't let us down.
He's had enough though, innit? He come on as a guest and he's probably watched his episode 4 times and he's just like turned off.
I'm done now. I'm done now.
Life achievement achieved.
Jay from Tidal Wave, he's going to get a poppadom smashed over.
Yeah, we're seeing him on Friday. If you're not fucking updated by Friday, mate,
the board's going over your head.
No, I'm not even fucking turning up, mate. I'm not turning up to your silly curry.
So what we was kind of talking about, okay, is I'm on 22 customers and Ryan's on 19. There's someone on 47, 31, 24,
See, we've got
61
down here.
We want to know why if these guys are all VAT registered, and if they're not, why not? Because 61 is phenomenal.
Yeah, and he's 2 weeks behind.
I feel like he's got 10 vans out on the road and he's not letting us know.
He might do.
So yeah, let us know for sure, guys. You've got to keep up with it.
I mean, if he's got 10 vans out on the road, we might have to caveat the win with something, because it's for the...
Yeah, so he won't win a brand new 21 litre pressure washer.
Talking of pressure washers, I've got one to give away.
You do indeed, yes.
Yeah, I need you to give it a service though.
Yeah?
With your special fingers.
With my bricklaying fingers?
Yeah.
All right, nice one.
It works. He turned it on when I picked it up, but it's not...
Is it a petrol one?
Yeah, it needs draining.
Yeah, we can have a look at it, no worries. Yeah, it's
good
fine.
Stuff.
Oh, do you know what? I'll do mine while I'm doing this.
All right.
That one. And So
we've got pressure washer to give away.
That's not this prize. But we do have one to give away.
We are just... who I'd like to give it to is someone who wants to get into pressure washing.
Yes.
Who doesn't really want to, like, lump out on the best machine. It is... Like, I'll be honest with you, it's a piece of shit. But it will get you up and running.
Do you know what litre it is a minute?
I don't know. But it's a petrol machine. It's got loads of nozzles.
So minimum is 11, isn't it? Minimum is 11 or 13?
No, I think minimum's 9 probably.
For a petrol?
Yeah.
All right, so minimum it's 9. As long as the pressure's there. I mean, it will clean. It will clean.
It will earn you some money, and I'm giving it away for free. So
mate, what do you know what I mean? For that money.
So if you're a window cleaner and you want to get into pressure washing, let us know.
I'm so pleased you cleaned your glasses, mate. They were
rough, weren't they?
Anxiety.
Yeah,
I was looking at
I can see you now, and I'm a bit scared.
I was looking at just 2 filthy dinner plates on your face. I was like, mate, there's spaghetti everywhere.
So please pop a comment if you fit the bill.
Yes, if you want to get into it and you don't have the apparatus. Yeah, if you just want a freebie, it's not that. But we do want to help someone out. So yeah.
Yeah, if you've already pressure washed, then like don't take the piss. But it's to help someone get up and running. I don't want to do it as a competition because I want to...
No, just give it away to someone.
I want to just give it to someone who wants to get going.
Yeah, so just basically we want you write down your entries and put them in the envelope next to your £1,000, send them in, and then we will pick the winner. No, reach out to us. Email us from the website.
Yeah, a lot of you guys talk to me on Instagrams.
Yeah, don't just call in, man. Just let me know. Do you know what I mean?
Dan does not good with spellings though, so like...
Oh, I'm awful with spelling. And names. I'm no good with names as well. But yeah, let us know. So we've done
Dan don't even know what podcast he's on at the moment.
Right, should we leave it there for these lovely...
I think we should, yeah.
I was going to say lovely customers then. I thought I was on my stall.
Good customers, and we're going to be... So this... When's
the album coming out, big man?
Well, that was my garage MC impression.
You're a DJ as well, mate.
Yeah. This episode will be out... So we've filmed Saturday's episode already. Mm-hmm. This one will be out on the weekend of the 20th, I think. And then a few days later, so we'll film the Christmas episode next week.
Yes.
And that'll be out Christmas Day.
Yes.
And then we'll need to get together and film the one between Christmas and New Year.
And we've got this Sunday as well, so we're going to have a bit of content.
Yeah, Dan's going up to Milton Keynes, isn't it?
Milton Keynes, and I've also in talks.
Stop playing with the radio.
Sorry, mate. I am in talks with someone who everyone is going to love to listen to in regards with...
some pretty cool businesses, isn't it?
Yeah, some very, very cool businesses, yeah.
Over $1 million turnover.
Yes.
Doing something a little bit
different. Do you want to tell them? Something, well, yeah, so hopefully, if it all goes according to plan, I'm interviewing a fella who does loft boarding. He's an ex-soldier, came out of the military and started a company not too long ago. And he boards lofts in Milton Keynes area and surrounding. And I think he turns over something along the lines of 1.2 million. So I'm going to have I hope he does. I hope I didn't mishear him on the phone and it was 120 grand. I'm going to have have an interview with him and talk to him about obviously how his growth, etc. And I think he's up for.
Imagine he'd done one loft and it was 1.2k.
Yeah, he's done. And he's done 1.2k. And yeah, so apparently he's up for an award as well, like a Pride of Britain award. So
you're going to find out all about that. Ask him some cool questions. So if anyone's got any questions that they think would be good for him, drop them in the comments.
It's too late, mate. It's not going to land, is it?
No, it's very true.
So yeah,
you said it last week.
So don't worry, I weren't here last week. So don't worry about it.
Last week
was I?
You were filmed this, like.
I thought it was like
we filmed this weekend's episode.
Oh, I thought it was already. That's what I mean, mate. It's, the crypto's gone to my head.
Yeah, once we're one in front of ourselves, it gets a bit confusing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Next year's going to be mental. Do you know how much content? So also, this is the other thing I wanted to ask the people. If we went to 2 episodes a week,
I ain't got it in me, mate. I ain't got it in me.
Well, no, because all the content's going to be filmed.
So
I reckon by March we're going to have 20 interview episodes.
Right.
But we can't just put out interview episodes. I think people still want to see us.
Yeah,
I hope they do. I'm asking you.
No, I think you could just chuck them out there. Yeah, okay, yeah, have a talk. I wouldn't religiously say 2 a week, but I would definitely chuck them out there.
So the other thing we could do is like Theo Von. Do you know Theo Von?
Yeah.
He does 6 episodes a month.
Yep.
So we could do that as an in-between. I don't know what that works out at. Every 5 days or something.
Yeah, that makes sense. Every 5 days is one, yeah.
So then it would be like, they wouldn't be on set days as such. It would just be every 5 days. So that's what we could do on the interim. But if we did go to 2 episodes a week, would you want one like on a Wednesday to get you through the week? Still one on a Saturday, or maybe, yeah.
And let us know if you watch it or listen to it. I think this is pretty cool.
Well, the people that comment watch it, didn't they?
I think a lot of people just put us on when they're driving. The people I
speak to a lot of people that put it on whilst they're working.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah, put it on whilst they're working or driving, etc.
But then I speak to a lot of people that also put it on a Saturday morning.
Yeah?
Yeah, and watch it.
It's pretty dope.
I'll have it on the TV like in the background whilst I like do.
My mate does that. Shit. My mate does that. Yeah. He says he does it when he's like doing the hoovering and that. Yeah. Specifically when he's hoovering, so he can't hear us. Right, guys. See us out.
Thanks for watching again. Another big sick episode of the Uncleanables Podcast, the UK's #1 external cleaning podcast. Probably also I heard someone say that we've got the best jingles.
Really?
Yeah, I did hear someone say that. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense really, because the jingles are sick.
The jingles are rude, boy.
Yeah. So yeah, we will catch you on Christmas Day. Yeah, Christmas Day. Merry Christmas.
This ain't on Christmas Day.
No, but the next one will be.
Yeah, have a nice.
Like when this one comes out, you'd think people have closed up for Christmas.
And don't eat too many mince pies, otherwise them ladders, mate, will be daunting to climb in the new year.
Or eat lots of mince pies. Because it's Christmas.
Eat loads of it. Eat loads of it.
One or the other.
Do you know what I done last year and I was disgusted with myself? I got, what's the pot of cheese? Camembert. You know, like after Christmas when it's just like cold meat frenzy and it's just everything comes out of the cupboard, you just eat everything all together. I dipped chicken wings in camembert and I sat there.
It wasn't even melted.
No, it was melted and I was eating it and I was like, what on earth am I doing, man?
Yeah, you do share Christmas that
you'd never do.
Yeah, we'll save that crazy talk for the Christmas episode.
Yes, okay, let's go. See us out, mate. See us out.
I've seen us out.
You haven't.
I have.
You haven't said the absolute #1, mate.
Said the thing.
No,
Say the thing.
Remember,
stay cleaning.